Hello, my name is DARCE. I do data analysis research for chance evaluation over at CAP MMA. Today, I'll break down the upcoming UFC on ESPN 57 main event between Cannonier and Nassourdine Imavov. Using statistical data, I'll assess each athlete on a round-by-round basis, looking for tendencies and patterns along with strengths and weaknesses. I'll also evaluate each fighter's probability of winning and finishing the fight. Let's start with Cannonier. Known for his striking power and accuracy, Cannonier primarily targets the head, followed by body and leg strikes. He switches stances to create varied attack angles. Despite his striking prowess, Cannonier has moderate takedown defense and rarely attempts takedowns himself. His vulnerabilities include absorbing strikes at a high rate and potential endurance issues, particularly given his age, 40 years. His output tends to drop off in later rounds, which could impact his effectiveness as the fight progresses. Jared's round-by-round analysis. Rounds 1 and 2. Cannonier is most dangerous in the early rounds, likely aiming for a knockout with his powerful strikes. He needs to maintain high output and accuracy while avoiding takedowns. His fast starts are characterized by significant strike volume and power. Rounds 3 and 4. If the fight extends into these rounds, Cannonier's striking output and accuracy may decrease. He will need to manage his energy carefully and focus on landing significant strikes without overexerting himself. Rounds 4 and 5. Cannonier's efficiency and power are likely to diminish significantly. He might look for counter-striking opportunities rather than initiating exchanges, conserving energy and avoiding grappling exchanges. The ideal fight scenario for Cannonier involves keeping the fight standing, leveraging his superior reach and precision to land significant strikes early and aiming for a knockout in the first or second round. If the fight goes longer, he should manage his output to maintain striking accuracy. Now let's examine Nassourdine Imavov. Nassourdine Imavov is a versatile fighter with efficient striking and strong defensive skills. He maintains a higher striking accuracy and a lower absorption rate compared to Cannonier. Imavov is also a competent grappler, with superior takedown defense. His youth, 29 years, provides an advantage in terms of cardio and endurance, allowing him to maintain consistent output and efficiency throughout the rounds. Imavov's round-by-round analysis. Rounds 1 and 2. Imavov should focus on mixing striking, with occasional takedown attempts to disrupt Cannonier's rhythm. He needs to avoid heavy exchanges early on while working to wear down Cannonier. Rounds 3 and 4. In these rounds, Imavov's cardio will be a key factor. He should increase his pressure and look for opportunities to secure a takedown or submission, capitalizing on any signs of fatigue from Cannonier. Rounds 4 and 5. Imavov is likely to maintain his output and pressure, exploiting Cannonier's reduced endurance. He should aim to finish the fight through strikes or submissions, leveraging his grappling skills if the fight goes to the ground. The ideal fight scenario for Nassourdine Imavov involves employing a mixed strategy, using his cardio advantage to push the pace in later rounds, and aiming for a submission or TKO as Cannonier slows down. Overall fight dynamics and probabilities. Early rounds 1 to 2. Cannonier, high chance of early KO due to his striking power. Needs to avoid takedowns and manage his energy output. Imavov should mix striking with takedown attempts to wear down Cannonier. Focus on defensive skills to avoid Cannonier's power shots. Later rounds 3 to 5. Cannonier, likely to experience reduced output due to age-related endurance issues. Needs to manage energy and avoid ground exchanges. Imavov, likely to maintain consistent output and pressure. Higher probability of finishing the fight in later rounds via submission or TKO. Percentage probabilities. Overall win probability. Cannonier, 45 to 50%. Nassourdine Imavov, 50 to 55%. Submission win probability. Cannonier, 5 to 10%. Nassourdine Imavov, 20 to 25%. Knockout win probability. Cannonier, 30 to 35%. Nassourdine Imavov, 40 to 45%. Fight outcome probabilities. Fight goes to decision, 40%. Fight ends by KO or TKO, 35%. Fight ends by submission, 25%. In conclusion, based on recent performances and statistical analysis, Imavov's superior cardio and balanced skill set give him a slight edge. However, Cannonier's striking power presents a significant threat, particularly in the early rounds. The fight is likely to end by knockout within the first 3 rounds, but if it extends beyond that, Imavov's grappling and cardio could tilt the odds in his favor. Thanks for listening. We hope this analysis provides a comprehensive view of each fighter's strengths and tendencies, offering a well-rounded prediction for UFC on ESPN 57, Cannonier vs. Imavov. If you enjoyed this analysis, please subscribe for more and hit the like button. Remember, at Cap MMA, we advise against using this analysis for betting purposes. Visit our site at capmma.com for more insights. Thanks again.